If you keep replaying the day after it is over, it may feel as though your mind is trying to find the one moment it missed. The sentence you should have said. The decision you should have made faster. The small detail that now seems much bigger in the dark. You do not have to force those thoughts away. But you can stop treating them like a meeting that must continue all night. Start with one question. Is this thought asking for repair, or is it asking for reassurance? If there is something practical to repair, write the next possible step in one sentence. Tomorrow, I will send the message. Tomorrow, I will ask for clarity. Tomorrow, I will look at the numbers again. Then stop there. A next step is enough. You do not need to write the whole story of what went wrong. If the thought is asking for reassurance, try a different response. Say, I have already reviewed this. You do not need to review it again tonight. This does not mean the day was perfect. It means your mind is allowed to stop scanning the same scene for new evidence. Replaying can feel useful because it creates the illusion of control. But after a while, it only keeps the moment alive. You can give the moment a boundary. Try naming the scene once. The meeting. The phone call. The conversation at dinner. Then name the feeling underneath it. Embarrassed. Disappointed. Uncertain. A simple name can make the thought less crowded. You do not need to explain it beautifully. You only need to let yourself know what is there. Next, bring your attention back to something your body can verify. Feel the weight of your hands. Notice the chair beneath you, or the mattress beneath you. Listen for the farthest sound you can hear. Then listen for the closest one. This is not a trick to erase the day. It is a way to return from the scene in your mind to the room you are actually in. If the replay starts again, do not make it evidence that you are failing to relax. It is only a familiar loop. You can meet it with the same answer each time. You know this thought. You do not need to solve it right now. Some days leave a residue. A tense conversation. A decision that still feels unfinished. A version of yourself you wish you had been. You can learn from those things tomorrow, when your mind has daylight and perspective. Tonight is not the best place to cross-examine yourself. For now, choose one small closing action. Close the notebook. Put the phone face down. Wash one cup. Turn off one light. The action does not need to fix the day. It only needs to tell your mind that the day has a boundary. When you are ready, try this sentence. You can return to this with more kindness tomorrow. Then let the thought be incomplete. Not ignored. Not denied. Incomplete for tonight. The past does not need another hour from you. You are allowed to leave the day where it happened. This video is for general well-being and is not medical advice or treatment for anxiety or insomnia. There is a difference between reflecting and rehearsing. Reflection asks, what can I take with me? Rehearsing asks, can I make the past feel different if I play it again? Usually, it cannot. If you notice that you are circling the same scene, give yourself a short review instead of an endless one. You can write 3 lines. What happened? What did I feel? What is one kind thing I can do next? Keep each answer plain. The meeting was tense. He felt exposed. Tomorrow, I will prepare one question before I go in. Then close the page. The purpose is not to produce a verdict on yourself. It is to take the lesson without keeping the wound open. You may also notice that replaying becomes louder when you are tired, angry, overstimulated, or alone with a bright screen. That does not make the thought meaningless. It simply means your capacity to hold it gently is lower. You can choose care before analysis. A shower. A warm drink. A darker room. A few minutes without another input. These are not dramatic solutions. They are signals that you are no longer asking your mind to carry every part of the day at once. If there is a conversation you truly need to revisit, put it on tomorrow vesse list with a time beside it. A thought without a time tends to return whenever the room is quiet. A thought with a time can wait. And if you cannot find a next step yet, that is still information. You can write, I do not know what to do yet. Then let the not knowing rest too. You are allowed to have an unfinished thought without turning it into an unfinished night. Before you sleep, choose one sentence that is more useful than the replay. I did what I could with what I knew then. Or, I can care about this without punishing myself for it. Or simply, the day is over. You do not need to believe the sentence perfectly for it to be a better direction than another hour of review. Let your room become quieter than the thought. Let tomorrow hold what belongs to tomorrow. For tonight, you can step out of the scene.